Hi and welcome back to yet another TikTok tutorial for the Introduction to Digital Methods. I am Elena with the Digital Media and Methods team at the University of Siegen, and today we will learn how to download TikTok videos using a list of TikTok URLs. So to work with TikTok URLs, we will use JDownloader. You can choose your operating system and install this tool on your device by simply following one of these links. And then in the second part of the tutorial, we are going to switch to TikTok thumbnail URLs, which are links redirecting us directly to these still images that are available on any TikTok page. These images are also customizable and therefore quite interesting to explore in terms of visual analysis along with the actual video files. So to work with TikTok thumbnail URLs, we will use another browser extension, DownThemAll. DownThemAll can be simply added to your browser toolbar either on Firefox or on Google Chrome, depending on your preferences. As soon as this button appears in your browser, you are ready to go. But before we proceed with downloading both videos and thumbnails, I'd like to show you how to create a smaller collection of posts based on specific shared characteristics. Usually, as soon as we have collected our data using a specific entry point, such as in this case, board in the house, the hashtag, we would simply download, obviously, all the videos available and networked through this hashtag. But in this case, these are 881 videos we would have to download, which is perhaps too much to handle for a short video tutorial. So I'm simply going to filter our spreadsheet by, for example, using original sound as a filter option. Based on other tutorials, you might have noticed that original sounds can be quite useful in terms of the analysis of disguised mimetic sound patterns. Also, when it comes to speech templates, original sounds are actually the place to go, so to speak. Well, right now we see that, 380 videos are networked through original sounds. This is perhaps still too big of a data set. So maybe let's try another option. Let's simply look at co-hashtags attached to board in the house. Obviously, we could perform like semantic co-hashtag analysis, network analysis using Gephi. For this, there is another tutorial. But right now, I'm just going to show you a very simple trick that allows us to access a hierarchy of all co-hashtags that have been used along with these 800 posts. So I'm simply going to copy this column and paste this information in a simple online word counter tool, such as this one. And by pasting the hashtags, ideally, yes, these words, statistics will appear with board in the house, obviously, on the top. And with some associated co-hashtags that can be interesting. Well, for you is not one of those hashtags. It's one of the most common tags on TikTok that indicates, your viral fame ambitions. But what else do we see here? XYZBCA is another subcultural code word for the For You page hashtag. But then we also see something like happy at home, which would be actually an anti-program of sorts to board in the house. 24 posts. Then if we scroll down a little bit further, cats of TikTok, right? 18 posts, clearly a very well, a common mimetic trait on TikTok. Cats always work in terms of attention grabbing content. So perhaps let's just use this hashtag as a filter, right? Over here in our spreadsheet, again, using the trusted conditional filtering by text contains, pasting the hashtag and confirming, returns indeed 18 posts and therefore 18 videos that we now can download by simply copying all these TikTok URLs using Command C. If you are on Mac, if you are on Windows, probably it's Control C. So a shortcut, right? And then we open a JDownloader. Select link grabber and opt in for adding new links. Here we see already that automatically our links have been copied in this field. Here you can specify the folder where you want your videos to be downloaded. I will simply opt in for the generic downloads folder. And by pressing continue, the tool will be initiated searching for these downloads. Here an overview of available files is provided. As you can see, there are two file types that can be collected using JDownloader, both audio and video files. Well, right now we can simply opt out of audio files and proceed with our downloads. It will take a couple of seconds, I guess. Here again you can see the progress. In the meantime, we can return to our spreadsheet and try to contextualize. Actually, we can look at the metrics. So some of these videos are indeed quite visible. The strings of co-hashtags attached that are kind of self-explaining, I guess. It's all about cats. Well, maybe the video captions can be a little bit more interesting in terms of studying the mimetic stance of these posts. So here we can actually expect indeed documentations of bored cats, right, involved in all kinds of domestic activities, since they are bored in the house, as you can imagine. Okay, so let's return to JDownloader. All downloads stopped or finished, which sounds good. Let's just check the download folder. Indeed, here, let's see. Yes, 18 items have been downloaded and then can be copied in a new folder, which, well, you can rename then as Cats of TikTok. Good, so I'm back now after a break to finish this tutorial. This is then the folder of videos that can be used for further analysis in combination with tools such as Video Frame, Extractor. Obviously, videos are time-based, dynamic media, and to work with static visualizations, we might want to extract video frames. There is a separate tutorial introducing Video Frame Extractor, but right now the second static visual artifact relevant for TikTok analysis are video thumbnails. So I'm going to return to our spreadsheet and select this column containing thumbnail URLs. One important thing that you might want to know about TikTok thumbnail URLs is that they expire really very quickly. They expire literally within hours after data collection, so please make sure that you have downloaded the images as soon as possible. One good thing about using image URLs in Google Spreadsheets, though, is that we can visualize the preview of these images directly in the spreadsheet. And I'm going to briefly demonstrate how to do this. Right next to the column thumbnail URL, please just insert a new column, select the cell right next to the first cell containing an image address. And in this cell, just type in equals image, and here the formula already is being suggested. Then specify the address of the cell containing the image URL, in this case V73, right? And then to adjust the size of the image that is about to appear to the size of the cell, we have to add another specification by typing comma and adding 2 and then closing parentheses and confirming the formula by using enter. So then ideally the image should appear, and to apply this formula to the whole string of image URLs, just select the cell containing the formula, use Command C to copy it, then select the whole column, and then use Command V to apply the formula to all these URLs. To adjust the size of the images, you can simply select the whole spreadsheet and then play around here with the size of the rows and the size of the columns. As expected, here many cute cats show up. In this preview, you can already use this column for visualization of mimetic patterns. But now I'm just going to finally show you how to actually download the images locally. So the DownThemAll extension requires a text file containing image URL. So let's just create this file by opening a text editor and opening a new document. Please make sure that the new document you create contains plain text, and this can be adjusted here using format make plain text. And from here we can proceed with actually copying the image URLs, but of course first I have to select and copy them, and then I can paste them in this file. Then I can save the file simply as maybe TikTok test. I'm saving it on my desktop. Great. From here we proceed to using DownThemAll. Please just select the DownThemAll button and select Manager. Then you should arrive at this empty field, and by clicking using either double click or right click into this field, you can opt in for importing image URLs from file. And this is what we are going to do. So I'm opening TikTok tests and opening this file. Indeed, these very, very long image URLs are now appearing here in the DownThemAll preview. And as you can see, they do expire. Filters, all files, JPEG and other image formats are already included. Then, as you can see, you can also use DownThemAll for downloading videos. Then the subfolder where you want to save your images here can be specified. Download TikTok test is good enough for now. And then there is here this mask option where you can specify how you want your files to be named. So here you can adjust the mask, and I'm using this IDX extension separated by asterisks, which results in the files renamed numerically, but obviously depending on your preferences you can adjust the names accordingly. Okay, so finally let's just download the images, and this looks good. Apparently the image URLs have not expired Yet lucky us. So let's just double check by returning to the downloads and download TikTok test. Here you go, the image files that then can be used for qualitative analysis. For larger image collections, there is a set of specific visualization tools that can be used to visualize stylistic patterns. But for now, we are done with this tutorial. Thank you for your attention and have a good evening.